Rekkles deciding to join Kcorp and Kcorp actually deciding to go after Rekkles, to put their money where their mouth is, to pay up for an absolutely massive and expensive star in the G280 carry was one of the biggest stories of the entire offseason. It was really, really crazy, and it's going to be a massive storyline throughout this whole season. I mean, what Kcorp has been doing over the last couple of years, and the numbers and viewership and everything that they're putting up, the fan base that they have, all the insane excitement, backed up by winning and success, back-to-back European Masters champions, now going into this season again with the even bigger star power. It's like two just giant bodies coming together. We have Rekkles and the Kcorp fan base. And some people are skeptical. Some people are saying, hey, this could go bad. This could be really bad for Rekkles. This could not work out. Hey, is Kcorp going to get their money back on this? Man, how's this going to go? But I have been saying, ever since this happened, I thought this was a very, very good move. Very, very smart, intelligent move by both sides. And today, we have some new words from Rekkles, getting some of his thoughts and opinions out about the situation. Actually getting to hear from him for the first time, or one of the first times, since he's actually officially made this move. And I think that's pretty cool. So we have some interesting stuff to talk about. Definitely drop a like on this video if you guys do enjoy it. I would appreciate it so much, and subscribe to Tip to Date and all my latest content. Last time I checked, we were at 9,930 subscribers. That means we need to get 70 subs in like 11 days to end the year at 10,000 subscribers. It's going to be close. We get about, between 5 and 10 subs a day. So, hey, if you guys can click that button real quick, help us out, get there a little bit faster, a little bit more comfortably, that'd be awesome. But with that being said, let's get right into this. What we have here is an interview from Laure with Rekkles, which is super, super cool. Obviously, Laure is French. Kcorp is his French team. Rekkles is a new star. They obviously, know each other from the LEC. I think Laure is awesome. I think she does really, really great job, with the interviewing, with creating content, with, asking good questions. I think she's really grown as a personality over the last couple of years, and she's obviously the perfect person to interview Rekkles in this situation, regarding Kcorp, regarding his transition, into the LFL, the French League, into the European Masters, into ERLs, all this stuff. She really has like the perfect background of knowledge between, the French scene, the French fans, LFLs, but also Rekkles, his career, his past, and the LEC. But what is interesting here is when she, asked Rekkles about, him learning French or what his plans are, or what all that is going on, Rekkles talked a little bit in French, and he's also saying that, yeah, I'm, taking French lessons, I'm trying to learn French, I want to be able to interact with the French fans, but then he actually goes on, to explain a little bit more about how he feels about actually heading to Kcorp in the first place, and I think this is what is very, very interesting. So let's hear it from Rekkles himself.
I feel like I wanna stay here. Like, I didn't join Kcorp to be here just for a little bit. I joined because I wanna stay, and the French part of Kcorp is always gonna be there. So I think regardless if it's 2022, 2023, or maybe let's say 2025, I should take part in that. And I think speaking French is the first step.
I think it's really...
So, that is pretty crazy, and that has a lot of Rekkles fans, League of Legends fans, but especially Kcorp fans getting very, very excited. Now, I understand both sides here. There were some people being like, oh, this is awesome. We were wondering if Rekkles wants to stay with Kcorp, how he feels about it. Did he go to Kcorp just because it was the only option available? Is he actually excited about being there? Is he going to, leave in the summer? Is he going to leave next year or whatever? And then there's some people being like, there's some people that are like, oh, Rekkles is just saying that. I saw a Reddit comment, it was like pretty highly upvoted. That was like, of course Rekkles is going to say he wants to be with Kcorp for the long term. What's he going to say? I just want to leave. I want to get out of here. And like, I think that's a very stupid comment because yes, he absolutely could say, hey, I'm grateful for this opportunity from Kcorp. I think it's awesome. They're giving me an opportunity to shine, to play on a big stage in front of a bunch of fans. But my goal is to get back to the LEC. This is a European Regional League team. This is a second division team. I believe that I'm a LEC caliber player. And if I have a good spring split with them, I get some LEC offers. I'm hoping to make it back to the LEC. And, Kcorp and I are under the same, we both are on the same page about that. They're willing to, give me a place to play here and help me get back to the league. And if everything goes good, I'll make them some money. I'll get them an EU Masters title and I'll be out of here. That'd be totally fine. And people say that stuff sometimes, like coming from professional sports, like, if like some superstar player ended up in the second league, he wouldn't have to say, oh, I'm going to be in the second division until 2025. Like, That was a weird take from me. So I do actually think there is some significance in this statement coming from Rekkles. I actually do think that this is a pretty big deal. And then also him, taking French lessons, him going out of his way. We all know how crazy and busy the schedule of a professional player is. There's not much free time. And the free time that you do get, you want to do something that you actually care about. Something that actually means something to you. Something that actually matters to you. Whether it's, working out, exercising, making content. Some people stream. Some people hang out with their friends. Some people have a girlfriend, whatever. But you don't get too much free time. So you can't do too many different things. So if he's choosing in his free time to take French lessons, again, I do think that has some merit to it for him being around for the long term. And you guys definitely need to go check out this interview. It's really, really good. It's 26 minutes, a ton of awesome questions, a ton of awesome stuff. It's on Laure's YouTube channel. It's called Rekkles. I joined Kcorp because I want to stay. And to me, that is very, very meaningful. And some other stuff that he actually talks about in this video in regards to the fact that he wants to stay and saying whether it's 2022, 2023, or even 2025 is the fact that, he is hinting a little bit at the fact that Kcorp, part of their plan is to try and get into the LEC in 2023. There is rumors and rumors with some substance. Now, it doesn't mean it's 100% fact or anything like that, but there are some rumors that the LEC wants to expand to 12 teams in 2023. And a lot of people would assume the two favorites for that, 11th and 12th spots are going to be Kcorp and maybe Ibai's team too. That could definitely be a very, very real possibility. And there's going to be a ton of other organizations that are interested. But if Kcorp wants to get in the LEC and wants to spend the money, they're absolutely going to get accepted by Riot, by the LEC. And Rekkles sees this as an opportunity to, reset this season in the ERLs, make a bunch of money, so he's still going to be comfortable. It's not like he's getting underpaid or anything. I mean, maybe he's getting underpaid by Rekkles standards, but he's still getting a lot of money. And he gets to play with a cool team. He also talks about how when he looks around the ERLs right now, he sees a lot of players he knows. In the ERLs, there's a lot of players that used to be in the LEC or have, scrimmed against LEC teams or have tried out for LEC teams or that they see in a very, very high ELO European solo queue. There is just a ton of talent in European League of Legends right now. So Rekkles doesn't see this as like, yes, it's a second league and yes, he wants to make it back to the LEC, but this is like a new chapter for him. This is a new journey and he does seem excited. Now, part of me is also like, okay, Rekkles, has been with Fnatic before. He's left them. He's come back. He's left them again. So, he's definitely a guy, who sometimes, life changes fast. Stuff happens all the time. So even though right now he might feel this way, stuff could absolutely change. But he definitely seems up for the task, up for the challenge. He seems excited to play for a very, very passionate fan base in Kcorp. He also seems almost reinvigorated. It seemed like last year G2 took some of the fun, took some of the excitement, took some of the passion away from Rekkles and a lot of the other G2 players. And it seems like he might have that spark back this year. And it seems like, they have the right fan base, the right situation, the right setting. There's people that believe in him, a team that believes in him. And he also talks about, not wanting to be like the mentor, the leader, the guy, not having to take that extra pressure on himself. And they have Caboshard on Kcorp to do that job. So Rekkles should kind of get to sit back a little bit, practice up, be in great form, and hopefully help this Kcorp team have a very, very successful LFL season, have very successful European Masters runs. And then again, if all goes well, this could be Rekkles' ticket back to, the LEC in 2023. And if Kcorp is able to make it to the LEC in 2023, the sky's the limit. This team could go on some insane run because they're going to have money. They're going to have players that want to play for them. They're going to have an insane fan base. And Rekkles talks about in this interview how he thinks this could be his way back to Worlds. This is not him giving up on his Worlds dreams. This is just him going on a new path, a new journey, a new chapter in his career. And in my opinion, it's a very, very exciting one. I think this deal on the Kcorp side helps build their brand. Their audience is going to make them a ton of money and boosts up their LEC application in 2023. And for Rekkles, I think it checks all the boxes as well. To me, this is a no-brainer home run deal from both sides. And I really can't believe that, there's people being skeptical about Rekkles in the LFLs or what Rekkles is saying, because I think he's saying all the right things. I think he's doing all the right things. And I'm going to be a huge Kcorp fan, and I'm going to be watching way more LFL and European Masters than I ever would have otherwise. And I do wonder if this is going to inspire other people to maybe take this route. A Niski, some of these other guys to try out some of these ERLs, because again, ERLs are very good. There's some big teams. There is some money here, and it might be better than nothing. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about Kcorp, Rekkles? Do you think it's going to be a success? Do you think it's going to work out for one of the parties, neither of the parties? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe, stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.